Go off when I enter the building.
What's up, motherfuckers? Yeah, this is Rebel here. I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty 2016 and the direction they're going to be taking it in. Right now, I'm playing The Division. Throw that gameplay there, so it's just nothing there, just boring shit. But, anyways, I'm playing Division right now because I do not have Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3 because I opted out on buying those because I do not agree with the direction they're taking it and I'm scared for the future they're taking it in. And I will be doing a little bit of a playthrough of The Division, but that's not here or now, so fuck it. On to the discussion. So, right now, for Call of Duty 2016, there's no for sure answer yet, but there's some things to know that they've hinted or helped predict what's going to happen, that the direction they're going to take it in. I'm pretty much talking about multiplayer because I have no interest in campaign, zombies, or anything like that, so it's pretty much just strictly multiplayer. I'm going to start big by saying that there's a pretty good chance of advanced movement, like utilizing jetpacks, and it's pretty much why I saw a YouTuber and can't remember who it was, but he was describing how there's these companies making these games now. Sledgehammer that made Advanced Warfare, Treyarch that made the Black Ops series, and Infinity Ward that made Ghost and the Modern Warfare series. So these are the companies that are just yearly making them. So now they have like 3-year intervals to work on these games. These companies normally work shortly after they release their game. And this YouTuber was making an excellent point by saying that somewhere down the line, the higher ups that like owns Call of Duty probably owns all the chains. These guys must have had to sit down and discuss the direction they were taking it, like the future of Call of Duty. And Advanced Warfare comes out with jetpacks, and Black Ops 3 follows. And it just seems too coincidental that during production, both of these companies have advanced movement. So I'm guessing Treyarch must have had some knowledge that Sledgehammer was going to release advanced movement. But after the release of Advanced Warfare, people have had a lot of flack about advanced movement. Just look at Infinity Ward's Twitter announcement on Call of Duty 2016 hype. Many people, big names, were just hoping for no advanced movement in 2016, but Treyarch was already in production when making Black Ops 3 and probably already had advanced movement implemented in the game. So at that point, it was too late for them to take it out after Advanced Warfare just got so much flack. And having that in mind, Infinity Ward is probably been already in production since after Ghost and probably knew about advanced movement, probably implemented in that game as well. So if the next Call of Duty has advanced movement, you can't really give Infinity Ward too much flack just because my guess is they've been having it in the game because they were probably planning on it following up Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, but yeah, they might have time to take it out, but that's a little bit unlikely, so this is a more probable prediction. Advanced movement, I hate it, but it's probably going to happen. Next topic I want to talk about, short and sweet, is the title. This probably should have been said first, but I wanted to get advanced movement out of the way. So that's my biggest issue. It's a big issue for a lot of people, but the title of this game is going to be like one of 5 things. It's going to be Modern Warfare 4, Ghost 2, Future Warfare. They could totally switch it up and name it something else, or they're going to just send out a Modern Warfare series collection, a remastered. The most likely is going to be Ghost 2. There have been leaked pictures about a UK magazine about an article. I'll put up a photo right now. Listing most anticipated games of 2016, Call of Duty was on the list and it was named Ghost 2. It could have been just a guess throwing out a name so they could release the article, but it's seeming like this is the most likely game. Uh, yeah, the other ones, Advanced Modern Warfare 4 will probably be something close to Ghost 2. Future Warfare will, it's going to be just terrible if it comes down to that. And if it comes to that they switch it up, yeah, they could switch it up and name it anything that they like, and then they could just change the whole game. And they could remaster the Modern Warfare series, which that would be pretty good, but they might hold on to that for later, just as a cash grab. But anyways, next topic I want to hit on is gameplay features, what possible features they're going to have, and what I feel like they're going to do, and what I hope they'll do. What I feel and what I hope is two different things. Disappoints me, but since everybody's going to buy it anyways, I don't feel like they'll go back to their roots and when the game was fun, but cater to their current state. So this is what I'm gonna. This is gonna be what to my best ability, what I think the game will be like in basic description. Like I mentioned before, I feel like they're gonna have advanced movement. Disappointed. Gonna have the pick 10 perk system that was first implicated in Black Ops 2. Ridiculous score streaks as always, and easy to use guns. I mean, this has been the theme for like past 3 years. It seems like their maps are going to be general, some good, some bad, just like in every game, with the chance of bringing back remastered classics. From the looks of the picture in the provided magazine, it kind of looks like they're a zombie knockoff, though it could be taken from campaign. I really don't know which, so that might be interesting to see. Ghost 1 was disliked from a lot of fans, claimed as possibly the worst in the franchise. It's hard for me to have an opinion because it was a smooth game, though the hit detection could use some work. Other than that, it ran smooth. What I disliked most about it, what I hated most about it, it's the same with any COD from Black Ops 2 to now, is the pick 10 system. I don't like it. Like, it makes the game just so random. People have all these just 3 attachments or just just a shit ton of perks that just counteracts nothing. Like, used to be like I hopped on Call of Duty Ghost for the first time in like over a half a year, and people who were doing well were people using thermal scope LMGs. Like, what the fuck is that? Remember when Call of Duty was so simple? Classes were just red dot assault rifles or SMGs, stopping power, dead silence. I mean, just a 3 perk system, and it was just so balanced. Now everything's just too complicated, creating random scenarios and taking away all the skill out of the game. Call of Duty 4 did it best. They had it so balanced. Like, every perk that had a pro had a con. Like it had a counter reactive. Like, stopping power had juggy. I mean, that's one way to just counteract everything. And if you didn't choose any of those, you had risk of just not being more health or having more damage, but then you had some other perk. Like, it was just so balanced. But like, now how can someone go just 26-8 one game and then the next game go 8-26? There's like no stability to this game anymore. Yes, excellent people can like consistently whoop some ass, and these companies are making a game that can be competitive in esports when they add restrictions. But in the general public match where anything goes, they've made it so easy to pick up and do well. Like, they cater to all these lesser skilled kids generally. so they don't get smashed and stop playing. And because this franchise is so huge, it doesn't matter how frustrated people get with this game because it's the only a year for the next release, and everybody is going to buy the next one. They make a profit, and zero is threatening them, so the very top get catered, the very bottom get catered, and everybody in between, which is a large majority, fluctuate to give the illusion that everybody is good at the game, when it's just people doing good one game and people doing shitty the next. There's like no balance. There's no skill in it anymore. It's just large. It's just a large clutter. This is why I'm scared for the future of Call of Duty because everybody has become contempt with the state it's in now, and at the moment there's no AAA competitor that can replicate the run and gun style Call of Duty has done for years. And that's why they continue making these garbage. They have no competitors. But I hope at some point they understand what's wrong with these games and go back to their roots. But as long as they make money, they don't need to. Like the microtransactions, like even Rainbow Six has microtransactions, but none of it benefits you. Just ridiculous. Kind of got a little off topic, but in case any of my more realistic predictions are wrong, and Infinity Ward does decide to go to a different route, they could do a lot that would bring back the respect of longtime fans of the franchise. One route would be Future Warfare, but if they go that route, it'll pretty much be the same as Ghost 2. They could shock everybody with Ghost 2 if they make it really fucking good. Like, that would just blow people out of the water. People are so disappointed with Ghost 1. If Ghost 2 is actually good, I think that would just blow people's mind, but I don't think that's realistic. They can go the route of continuing the Modern Warfare series, bring back modern weapons, remove the advanced arsenal that has destroyed the simplicity of COD. These are the most real and likely of games. I pray, I'll reiterate, I pray they do one of these two things. Very unlikely. 1. Remaster the Modern Warfare series. I want to see COD 4 back. It was perfect in a balanced simplicity. I can't reiterate that word, balanced. Before the game was just shoved with shit to avoid creating the same game, but that's when it was in its prime. Basic 3 kill streaks, every gun had a balanced pro and con. The revolutionary 3 perk system that first implemented in any COD. Just everything about that game was just great, and it could hit perfection if it got remastered. I'd even like to see COD 2, OG COD 2 back in World War II. A remastered Modern Warfare series just could be a playground for the developers. They could do so much customizable things like implementing COD 4 guns on Modern Warfare 2 maps, or they could do so much with it if they actually wanted to. Or they could just make it basic and just release all the Modern Warfares, like at least make them backwards compatible so I can hop on these games. But either way, it would bring back a long time fan base. But then again, they could hold on to these ideas and use it as a cash grab from whenever they really start seeing declines in sales. My second hope for the game, which would be, this would be revolutionary right now, would be to bring it back to World War II. I feel that would hype up everyone. Since the new gen systems have been out, I don't believe there's been a AAA World War II game yet. I may be wrong, but I haven't seen one. Having Call of Duty release their first World War II game since World at War on new gen systems, that would just be killer. That would blow everything up on Xbox One. As long as they make it good, though. But campaign wise, they can go in any direction, because this won't be a sequel. But I really don't care about campaign, but World War II, guns. Fucking guns. No scope car. Just give me that. Give me those one shots with that. Love it. Anyways, World War II Call of Duty would just it would bring in the World War II shooter fans, since I don't think there's been a World War II game out yet. Bring back some of just bring back a lost fans that they just lost due to all this garbage, and still keep the current fan base. Like, it's a circle jerk of satisfaction that this franchise needs to regain its reputation of a respectable shooter. Oh, but like the state it's in now is just, it's catering to, it caters to all these people, but it doesn't cater to like the general casual player. Like, there's absolutely no skill. It's just everybody running around. It's just fucking mess. And there's, I don't know what to like even say about it anymore. I don't want to play these games. I'm a long time Call of Duty fan. It used to be one of my favorite games, and now is one of my most hated, because they just straight up destroyed it. There's no skill, guns, no recoil, no skill. Fucking, they just make it so easy that anybody can do good, and that's what people want to do, is just stomp on people. But at that point, it just causes all this random bullshit, all these, like I said, Ghost 1, where they have thermal LMGs, like, it's just so goddamn easy now that I, yeah, but didn't mean to rant on this long, but I really don't know what's going to happen with this series. Like, I would like to see them go back to their roots. I've heard people want to change. I never want to change. Back in COD 4, maybe just a little update, that I'd be fine with that. And now it's just, it changed so much, it's not even Call of Duty. They should just release it on a different title instead of just slapping a Call of Duty tag on it. But I guess that's what sells. I hope for a different company just to release a run and gun style, the classic version of Call of Duty, but I'm not seeing that anytime soon. But I'm done reminiscing. I hope you liked this video and what I had to say. I hope for Call of Duty to get out of the shitter, and I hope for you to have a nice day. So see ya!